Welcome everyone, and thank you for being here today. We are together to discuss a powerful and transformative concept that holds the potential to reshape your life in ways you might never have imagined. The idea that we can reset our lives, step back from the chaos, and transform ourselves is not just a dream, it is a reality to be embraced. Time to reset your life. Disappear and transform yourself is more than just a phrase. It's a call to action. It invites us to take a deep, honest look at where we are, what no longer serves us, and how we can begin the journey of self-transformation. In this speech, I want to guide you through the process of resetting your mindset, reclaiming your focus, and stepping into a life that is aligned with your highest purpose. There comes a moment in life when you look at yourself in the mirror, not just to see your reflection, but to search for your essence. You stare into your own eyes and ask, is this who I'm meant to be? Is this the life I envisioned? It's in these moments of deep introspection that you realize something fundamental. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. And you are not bound by the person you were yesterday. And you have the power to hit the reset button, to step away and to step on into the person you always meant to be. Transformation doesn't come from convenience or comfort. It's born from courage and commitment. It starts with an acknowledgement that the life you're living may not reflect the potential you carry within. That's not a judgment, it's an opportunity. It's a call to action. Because every single one of us has untapped greatness buried beneath the layers of doubt, fear, bad habits, and complacency. It's time to shed those layers. Disappearing doesn't mean running away. It doesn't mean abandoning responsibilities or turning your back on life. It means stepping away from distractions, from the noise, from the people who don't believe in your dreams or who try to box you into your limited vision of what you can be. It's about reclaiming your focus and creating space to build yourself anew. In a world that glorifies constant visibility, social media, endless notifications, and being on all the time, it's revolutionary to say, I need silence. I need solitude. I need to rediscover my purpose. Sometimes you have to step back to leap forward. You need to disappear from the chaos to realign with your mission. Don't be afraid to go quiet. Don't be afraid to be misunderstood when you choose to prioritize yourself. This journey is not for them, it's for you. And when you reset your life, it's not just about what you let go of, it's about what you embrace. You embrace discipline because transformation doesn't happen without effort. You embrace discomfort because growth is never easy. You embrace time because meaningful change requires patience. The caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly overnight. It cocoons itself, withdrawing from the outside world to undergo a profound metamorphosis. That's what you're about to do, cocoon yourself in determination and focus and belief. And when you emerge, the world won't even recognize you. But let's be honest, resetting your life is scary. It means letting go of who you were, even if that version of you feels safe or familiar. It means facing the truth about your habits, your relationships, and your mindset. It means admitting to yourself that you haven't been giving it your all. But here's the thing, none of us have been perfect. That's not the point. The point is what you do from this moment forward. Transformation begins in the mind. If you want to reset your life, you must first reset your thoughts. Stop telling yourself the story that you're too old, too young, too late, too far behind. Those are excuses, and the chains holding you back from the extraordinary. Rewrite the narrative. Start telling yourself that you're capable, resilient, and worthy of the life you desire. Because you are. The only person who can limit you is you. When you disappear to reset your life, you're going to feel lonely. You'll question whether it's worth it, whether the silence is too loud, whether the process is too hard. That's normal. But remember, loneliness is not the absence of company, it's the absence of purpose. And once you realign with your purpose, the loneliness fades, replaced by the deep sense of fulfillment and drive. Use this time to become your own best friend, your own biggest supporter. You don't need external validation. The only person you need to impress is the one staring back at you in the mirror. And resetting your life also means redefining success. Forget what society has told you about what it means to be successful. Stop chasing someone else's dream. Success isn't about applause or approval. It's about alignment. And it's about waking up each day knowing you're living in harmony with your values and your vision. It's about progress, not perfection. And every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward the person you're destined to become. This process isn't about proving anything to anyone else. You're not resetting your life to impress others or to fit into their mold. You're doing it because you deserve to live fully, authentically, and unapologetically. The transformation is yours and yours alone. People may not understand it, and that's okay. And your actions speak louder than their doubts. When they see the new you, the one who is stronger, more focused, and unstoppable, they'll understand. Or they won't. But either way, you'll know you did it for the right reasons. Disappearing doesn't mean you'll never return. It means you'll return on your terms. You'll come back when you're ready, when you've built the foundation for the life you deserve. And when you do, you won't just be living, you'll be thriving. You'll have clarity about your goals, discipline to pursue them, and confidence that nothing can stand in your way. But you'll have let go of the need to compare, the fear of judgment, and the weight of past failures. You'll be free. So where do you start? You start with a decision. A single powerful decision to take control of your life. Decide that you're no longer going to settle for mediocrity. Decide that you're willing to do whatever it takes to grow. Decide that your dreams are worth the sacrifice, because they are. Then take action. Action doesn't have to be dramatic at first. It's the small, consistent steps that create lasting change. Wake up earlier, spend less time scrolling and more time reading. Surround yourself with positivity books, podcasts, people who uplift you. Set goals, but more importantly, set habits. Goals give you direction, but habits are what keep you moving forward. As you take these steps, remember to be kind to yourself. Transformation is messy. You'll make mistakes, you'll stumble, and you'll have days when it feels like you're going backward. That's part of the process. Progress isn't linear, but as long as you keep moving, you're winning. Celebrate the small victories and don't let the setbacks define you. You are not your mistakes, you are your comeback. In this journey, faith will be your anchor. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and for many, faith in a higher power. Believe that you are being guided towards something greater, even when the path seems unclear. Trust that every challenge, every struggle is shaping you into the person you need to become. When you reset your life, you're not just transforming yourself, you're setting an example for others. You're showing them what's possible when you refuse to settle. Your courage will inspire those around you to step into their own potential. You'll become a beacon of hope, a living testament to the power of resilience and reinvention. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to disappear, not to escape, but to evolve? Are you ready to let go of the old so you can embrace the new? Are you ready to stop surviving and start thriving? The time to reset your life is now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now. Because every second you delay is a second you could be using to build the life you've been dreaming of. Take the first step. Make the decision and don't just whisper to yourself, shout it from the depths of your soul. Declare that you are ready, that you are willing, that you are unstoppable. Then go. Disappear, reset, and transform, because the world needs the best version of you. And more importantly, you deserve the best version of you. I recognize the need for change. Recognizing the need for change is the first and most crucial step in transforming your life. It begins with honest self-reflection, where you assess whether the life you're currently living aligns with your true desires and potential. This process can be uncomfortable because it requires acknowledging areas where you've fallen short, made mistakes, or settled for less than you deserve. However, this moment of clarity is empowering because it opens the door to new possibilities. It's not about blaming yourself for the past, it's about taking responsibility for your future. Often the need for change becomes evident through feelings of dissatisfaction, stagnation, or frustration. These emotions are not signals of failure. They're indicators that you're ready for growth. To push you to question your routines, relationships, and choices. Easy to ignore these feelings, convincing yourself that things will improve on their own. but that only prolongs the cycle of unhappiness. Recognizing the need for change means refusing to settle and choosing to believe that there's more waiting for you beyond your current circumstances. This awareness also requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing change as a loss of comfort or security, you see it as an opportunity for expansion and discovery. Growth demands leaving behind what no longer serves you, even if it feels familiar. This might mean stepping away from toxic environments, breaking unhealthy habits, or challenging limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck. The process isn't easy, but it's necessary. Change is a chance to rebuild, not as a punishment, but as a gift to yourself. Ultimately, recognizing the need for change is an act of courage. It's about admitting that while you can control the past, you have the power to shape your future. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, even if it requires stepping into the unknown. By embracing this awareness, you're not just acknowledging that things can be different, you'll be different, taking the first step toward making them different. And in that decision lies the seed of transformation. Embrace disappearing as a positive step. Embracing disappearing as a positive step is about understanding the power of stepping away from the noise and distractions of the world. It's not an act of avoidance, but a deliberate choice to focus inward and create space for growth. When you disappear, you withdraw from environments and influences that don't serve your higher purpose. This withdrawal isn't about abandoning responsibilities or relationships. It's about temporarily detaching from the chaos to regain clarity and control over your life. In solitude, you can reconnect with your goals, priorities, and authentic self without the interference of outside opinions or pressures. The world often glorifies constant visibility, where people feel compelled to broadcast every aspect of their lives. However, being constantly on can drain your energy and scatter your focus. Disappearing allows you to reclaim your time and attention, dedicating them to the things that truly matter. It gives you the freedom to work on yourself without seeking validation or approval from others. This step may confuse or alienate some people, but their misunderstanding is a reflection of their perspective, not your journey. By choosing to disappear, you're choosing to prioritize what's important over what's popular. This period of disappearance also fosters personal transformation. Much like a seed buried in the ground, growth happens in the unseen spaces. When you withdraw, you create an environment for reflection, self-discipline, and the development of new habits. The silence and solitude allow you to confront the truths you've been avoiding, push past mental and emotional barriers, and focus entirely on building the life you envision. Disappearing doesn't mean you've stopped living. It means you're preparing for a comeback, stronger and more aligned with your purpose than ever before. Embracing disappearing as a positive step requires faith and patience. It's not about isolating yourself abundantly, but about taking the time you need to reset and transform. When you return, you'll emerge with a renewed sense of self, ready to face the world with clarity, purpose, and strength. The act of disappearing, far from being a retreat, becomes a bold declaration of your commitment to personal growth. It's a powerful choice to invest in your future, knowing that the temporary solitude will lead to lasting transformation. Reclaim focus in silence. Reclaiming focus in silence about taking back control over your attention in a world that constantly demands it. Every day we are bombarded with distractions, social media, endless notifications, and the pressure to keep up with everything and everyone. This external noise often leaves us scattered, overwhelmed, and disconnected from what truly matters. Reclaiming your focus requires a conscious effort to filter out the unnecessary and realign your priorities. It's a choice to stop reacting to the world's demands and start living intentionally, directing your energy toward the goals that genuinely resonate with your purpose. Silence is an essential tool in this process. It provides the mental space needed to reflect, evaluate, and plan. In silence, you can hear your inner voice, the one that often gets drowned out by the chatter of daily life. This inner voice holds the clarity you need to move forward, guiding you toward decisions that align with your vision. Silence allows you to pause and reset, breaking the cycle of constant busyness. It helps you let go of the stress and distractions that cloud your thinking, making room for creativity, problem solving, and deeper self-awareness. The process of reclaiming focus and silence may feel uncomfortable at first because we've grown accustomed to constant stimulation. But this discomfort is temporary and part of the growth process. As you step away from the noise, you begin to see how much time and energy you've been giving away to things that don't serve your purpose. The act of reclaiming focus is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making small intentional changes like setting boundaries, reducing screen time, or creating moments of stillness in your day that collectively lead to greater control over your life. Ultimately, reclaiming focus and silence is an act of self-respect. It's a declaration that your time, energy, and mental clarity are valuable and deserve to be protected. By choosing to focus and embrace silence, you're not just simplifying your life, you're amplifying your potential. When this newfound clarity enables you to channel your efforts into meaningful pursuits, helping you move closer to your goals with purpose and determination. In a noisy world, finding silence is a powerful way to reconnect with yourself and unlock your full potential. Transformation requires courage. Transformation requires courage because it involves stepping into the unknown and leaving behind the familiar. Change is uncomfortable, and the idea of letting go of what you've grown used to, whether it's habits, environments, or even relationships, can be intimidating. It's easier to stay where you are, even if it doesn't serve your growth, because familiarity feels safe. However, true transformation demands that you confront your fears and insecurities, taking bold steps toward a better version of yourself. This bravery is not about eliminating fear, it's about acting despite it, trusting that the discomfort is temporary and the results are worth it. The process of transformation often brings challenges that test your resilience. You might face setbacks, criticism, or even self-doubt along the way. These obstacles can make you question whether the effort is worth the courage helps you persevere. But it reminds you that growth is rarely linear and that every failure or misstep is an opportunity to learn and improve. Transformation isn't just about achieving a specific goal. It's about building the strength to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear or difficult. This strength is what ultimately shapes you into someone capable of sustaining the change you're working toward. Courage is also required to let go of what no longer aligns with your future. This could mean breaking away from toxic relationships, changing careers, or leaving behind habits that keep you stuck. These decisions are never easy, as they often come with feelings of loss or guilt. But courage allows you to see beyond the immediate discomfort, focusing instead on the long-term benefits of your transformation. It empowers you to trust the process, believing that what you're giving up is making space for something far greater to come into your life. Ultimately, transformation is a journey that demands not just physical effort, but emotional and mental strength. It's about believing in yourself, even when the results aren't immediate or visible. Courage fuels this belief, pushing you to take one step at a time toward the life you envision. Without courage, the fear of failure or judgment can hold you back, but with it, you gain the power to embrace change fully. Transformation is not for the faint of heart, but those who find the courage to pursue it will discover a life that is richer, more fulfilling, and deeply aligned with their true potential. Reset your mindset. And resetting your mindset is about breaking free from limiting beliefs and adopting a perspective that empowers growth and possibility. Over time, our thoughts and attitudes can become shaped by negative experiences, self-doubt, or societal pressures. These mental patterns often act as invisible barriers, holding us back from reaching our true potential. To reset your mindset, you must first become aware of these limiting thoughts and challenge their validity. It's a deliberate decision to let go of the narratives that no longer serve you and replace them ones that inspire confidence and action. A mindset reset involves shifting from a fixed way of thinking to a growth-oriented approach. Instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, you begin to view them as opportunities to learn and evolve. This change requires you to embrace failure as a natural part of the process rather than a sign of inadequacy. With this perspective, setbacks become stepping stones and every effort contributes to progress. Resetting your mindset doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means reframing how you interpret and respond to it. You cultivate resilience and optimism, equipping yourself to navigate life's uncertainties with strength. This transformation isn't something that happens overnight. It's an ongoing process that requires consistency and self-awareness. You must actively guard your mind against negativity, whether it comes from external influences or your inner dialogue. Surrounding yourself with positive people, practicing gratitude, and focusing on solutions rather than problems are powerful tools for maintaining the shift. And resetting your mindset also involves visualization, picturing the version of yourself you want to become and aligning your thoughts and actions with that vision. Each step in this direction reinforces your belief in your ability to create change. Ultimately, resetting your mindset is an act of liberation. It frees you from the chains of doubt, fear, and past conditioning, allowing you to move forward with clarity and purpose. By changing the way you think, you change the way you live. Your mindset becomes the foundation for everything you pursue, influencing your decisions, relationships, and success. With a reset mindset, you stop being a prisoner of your circumstances and instead become the architect of your future. This shift unlocks your potential, enabling you to achieve goals you once thought were out of reach. Prioritize purpose over loneliness. Prioritizing purpose over loneliness involves focusing on meaningful activities and goals that align with your values, which can naturally alleviate feelings of isolation. Engaging in purposeful endeavors provides a sense of direction and fulfillment, making solitude feel less like loneliness and more like time spent on personal growth. When you're deeply involved in pursuits that matter to you, the emphasis shifts from the absence of social interaction to the presence of meaningful engagement. Research indicates that having a sense of purpose can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness. A study co-authored by Patrick Hill found that individuals with a strong sense of purpose reported lower levels of loneliness across various age groups. Art Sciences, A.T. Washington University. This suggests that when you dedicate time to activities that resonate with your core values, you create intrinsic satisfaction that diminishes the impact of being alone. Moreover, engaging in purposeful activities often leads to connections with like-minded individuals, fostering social interactions that are both meaningful and fulfilling. For instance, joining clubs, volunteering, or participating in group projects can introduce you to people who share your interests, naturally expanding your social network. And these connections are typically more profound and satisfying as they are built on shared passions and goals. By focusing on your purpose, you transform periods of solitude into opportunities for self-discovery and personal development. This proactive approach not only mitigates feelings of loneliness, but also enhances your overall well-being as you are actively engaging in life rather than passively experiencing it. In essence, prioritizing purpose empowers you to create a fulfilling and connected life, regardless of your social circumstances. Redefine success. Redefining success is about shifting your understanding of achievement from external validation to internal fulfillment. Society often portrays success as material wealth, high status, or constant recognition, which can lead to a superficial pursuit of goals that may not align with your authentic self. This narrow definition can leave you feeling unfulfilled, even after reaching milestones that others deem significant. To redefine success, you must focus on what genuinely matters to you, measuring it by personal growth, happiness, and the impact you make in your own unique way. True success is deeply personal and rooted in your values, not in comparisons to others. This process requires introspection and honesty. You need to ask yourself what brings you joy, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. For some, success might mean nurturing meaningful relationships or living a balanced life. For others, it could be about making a difference in their community or mastering a skill they're passionate about. Redefining success doesn't mean dismissing ambition or material goals, but it shifts the focus to what makes those achievements meaningful. By aligning your goals with your inner values, you create a path to fulfillment that is sustainable and authentic. Redefining success also helps free you from the pressure of societal expectations. Constantly chasing an external standard of success can lead to stress, burnout, and a sense of inadequacy. When you define success on your own terms, you stop seeking approval from others and start living for yourself. This shift allows you to prioritize experiences, relationships, and achievements that resonate with your true self. It's not about abandoning ambition, but ensuring that your mission is directed toward goals that genuinely enrich your life. Ultimately, redefining success empowers you to live a life of intention and purpose. It allows you to celebrate progress, no matter how small, and to find satisfaction in the journey, not just the destination. This mindset fosters resilience, as you're no longer driven solely by external rewards, but by a deeper sense of meaning. By letting go of societal pressures and embracing a personalized definition of success, you create a Phil-Flakes life that reflects who you truly are and what you truly want. Commit to small, consistent actions. Committing to small, consistent actions is the key to creating lasting change in your life. Large, dramatic changes can feel overwhelming and are often short-lived because they lack the sustainability that comes from consistent effort. By focusing on small actions, you make progress manageable, less intimidating. Each small step you take is a building block toward your larger goals. And over time, these incremental actions compound to produce significant results. The beauty of small, consistent actions is that they don't require monumental effort at once, but rather a commitment to doing something, however minor, every day. These small actions also help to develop discipline and cultivate momentum. When you commit to making consistent efforts, you train your mind to stay focused and persistent even when progress seems slow. This process builds self-trust and confidence because you prove to yourself that you can follow through. Each day you honor your commitment. No matter how small the action, you reinforce your belief in your ability to make change. This consistency, when done over time, leads to powerful results as the momentum builds and the actions become a natural part of your routine. One of the advantages of small, consistent actions is that you help avoid burnout. When you set realistic expectations for yourself and focus on manageable tasks, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed or defeated. The key is not to try to do everything at once, but to break your goals down into smaller, more achievable steps. This approach makes the process more enjoyable and sustainable because it's less about the outcome and more about the steady progress you're making. Each small win adds up, and over time they form the foundation for achieving much larger goals. The power of small, consistent actions lies in their ability to create lasting habits and systems. It's not about doing something grand once and expecting to see results. It's about building a lifestyle where positive actions are woven into your daily routine. By committing to small steps, you make the process of transformation less daunting and more manageable, turning your long-term goals into a series of achievable everyday actions. In the end, it's the consistency that matters most, as it's the daily effort, not the occasional big move, that leads to true lasting change. Stay resilient through setbacks. Staying resilient through setbacks is crucial because life rarely follows a straight path to success. No matter how determined or prepared you are, obstacles will inevitably arise. Setbacks can be discouraging and often make you question your ability to hit goals. However, resilience is about your ability to recover and keep moving forward despite these challenges. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but learning how to respond to them with strength and perseverance. And these resilient individuals don't allow setbacks to define their journey. Instead, they view them as temporary disruptions that can be overcome with patience and persistence. When facing setbacks, it's essential to acknowledge your feelings, but not let them control your actions. It's okay to feel frustrated, sad, or disappointed. But resilience is about moving beyond those emotions to find solutions and keep pushing forward. This requires a mindset shift from seeing setbacks as failures to viewing them as opportunities to grow. Each setback teaches valuable lessons, whether it's about improving your approach, learning new skills, or understanding more about yourself. And resilient people don't dwell on the negative, but focus on the progress they can still make, even if it means adjusting their course or timeline. And resilience also involves maintaining a sense of purpose and vision, even when things don't go as planned. When setbacks occur, it can be easy to lose sight of why you started in the first place. However, staying resilient, reconnecting with your deeper motivations and remembering the bigger picture. It's about keeping your eyes on the end goal and trusting that although the journey might be difficult, you are still moving in the right direction. Its commitment to purpose helps you stay focused and avoid getting lost in frustration or self-doubt. Ultimately, resilience is what separates those who give up from those who ultimately succeed. Life is filled with challenges, but those who stay resilient through setbacks are the ones who come out stronger on the other side. Each time you face adversity and choose to keep going, you build your mental and emotional strength. With each challenge you overcome, you become better equipped to handle future obstacles, making you more capable and confident in your ability to achieve your goals, no matter what setbacks may come your way. Anchor yourself in faith. Anchoring yourself in faith is about finding a deep, unwavering belief in something greater than yourself that can guide and sustain you, especially during challenging times. Faith, whether it's in a higher power, your own inner strength, or the process of life itself, provides a solid foundation that helps you navigate the uncertainties and hardships that life throws your way. When you are anchored in faith, you have a sense of peace and trust that no matter what obstacles you face, there is a purpose, a plan that will lead you to where you need to be. It's the assurance that you're not alone and that you can rely on something beyond your immediate circumstances to give you strength. Faith helps you stay grounded when things feel chaotic or when your goals seem out of reach. In times of doubt, it acts as a reminder that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that there is value in every experience, even the struggles. Faith helps you trust that challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for growth, refinement, and learning. When you anchor yourself in faith, you're able to surrender the need to control every aspect of your life, of the natural flow of your events to unfold without excessive worry or fear. This trust in the process enables you to move forward with resilience and hope. I think faith also allows you to remain calm and composed during times of uncertainty. A life is unpredictable, and no one can control every outcome. Yet when you are anchored in facing the unknown, that the next step will reveal itself, it'll reveal itself at the right time. Faith provides the strength to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. It allows you to take each day as it comes, trusting that with time, everything will fall into place. This mindset eliminates the need for perfection and removes the pressure of constantly needing to have all the answers, allowing you to live with more acceptance and grace. Ultimately, anchoring yourself in faith gives you a sense of purpose and direction. It provides clarity, focus, and inner peace regardless of external circumstances. When you trust in something greater than yourself, you develop a resilience that can withstand any storm. This faith is the bedrock that holds you steady when the winds of life are at their strongest, allowing you to stay true to your values, your vision, and in your path, even in the face of adversity. Led by example. Leading by example is the most powerful form of leadership because it inspires others to follow, not because of what you say, but because of what you do. Your actions speak louder than any words or directives you give. When you model the behavior you want to see in others, you create a culture of integrity, respect, and accountability. People naturally gravitate toward leaders who live in alignment with their values and who demonstrate the qualities they hope to instill in others, whether it's hard work, honesty, or kindness. Leading by example sets the tone for how others should behave, and it encourages them to adopt similar standards in their own lives. When you lead by example, you also cultivate trust and credibility. People are more likely to respect and follow someone who practices what they preach rather than someone who simply gives orders without demonstrating the same level of commitment. Leadership is not about authority or dominance, but about influence. And the most effective influence comes from authenticity. By consistently showing up with the values, work ethic, and actions you want to promote, you create a sense of mutual respect. Your example becomes the model for others to emulate, which strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of unity. Furthermore, leading by example fosters a sense of personal responsibility and accountability within your team or community. When you demonstrate a strong commitment to your goals and values, you encourage others to take ownership of their actions as well. People tend to mirror the behavior of those they admire, And when you take accountability for your actions, decisions, and mistakes, you teach others the importance of owning their actions. This encourages a culture where everyone feels responsible for their part in contributing to the collective success. And it motivates others to take initiative and improve themselves. Ultimately, leading by example creates lasting change. It's a powerful, quiet form of leadership that can inspire transformation in others. Instead of relying on words alone, you create a ripple effect by embodying the principles and behaviors you wish to see in the world. Our leadership through example is about walking the talk, consistently showing up and inspiring others to be the best version of themselves. By leading with integrity and living your values, you become a beacon of inspiration for others to follow, creating a legacy of positive influence that can impact many lives for the better. Act immediately. Acting immediately is the key to overcoming procrastination and building momentum in your personal and professional life. Often we hesitate when faced with a task or decision, allowing doubt, fear, or uncertainty to delay our progress. However, the longer we wait to act, the more difficult it becomes to take that first step. Acting immediately breaks this cycle by forcing you to move beyond the mental barriers that keep you stuck. When you take action right away, you sidestep overthinking and self-doubt, and you create momentum that propels you forward. Then this sense of movement helps you maintain focus and drive as you continue toward your goal. The habit of acting immediately also trains your mind to prioritize action over perfection. Perfectionism often leads in action as people wait for the perfect conditions or the perfect plan before making a move. However, waiting for everything to align perfectly can keep you from ever getting started. When you act immediately, you accept that progress is more important than perfection. This mindset encourages you to take risks, learn from mistakes, and adjust along the way rather than waiting for the right moment. Immediate action helps you embrace imperfection as part of the process, allowing you to evolve and adapt as you go. Another benefit of acting immediately is that it builds confidence and reduces fear. When you take action, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling the challenges that arise. Well, it may be uncomfortable at first, but the more you practice acting immediately, the more you will trust your ability to navigate uncertainty and ambiguity. Its trust in yourself can significantly reduce the fear and anxiety that often accompany taking action. As you develop the habit of acting immediately, you become less paralyzed by indecision and more empowered to face challenges head on, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Finally, acting immediately leads to greater productivity and faster results. When you take swift action, you are able to make quicker progress, learning from feedback and adjust your approach as needed. An act of doing rather than just thinking or planning propels you into a state of productivity that generates real results. The sooner you start, the sooner you can evaluate your progress and make necessary improvements. Acting immediately creates a cycle of continuous improvement, where each step forward brings you closer to achieving your goals. And the more you commit to this approach, the more you will see positive outcomes in every area of your life. In conclusion, resetting your life is not about abandoning your past, but rather about making a conscious decision to transform your future. It requires introspection, courage, and a deep commitment to your personal growth. The journey of disappearance and transformation is one of self-discovery, where you detach from distractions, remember to align your priorities, and focus on the things that truly matter. Embracing small, consistent actions, staying resilient through setbacks, anchoring yourself in faith. Leading by example and acting immediately, you create a solid foundation for lasting change. Success does not come overnight, but with each step you move closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Remember, transformation is a process, not a destination, and it begins with the decision to reset. Trust in the process, have faith in yourself, and take action every single day. Your new life is waiting, and it starts with the commitment to change. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this journey of self-transformation. I hope the words shared today have inspired and motivated you to take the necessary steps toward a better future. Remember, the power to change lies within you, and every small effort you make brings you closer to the life you desire. Stay committed, trust the process, and never stop believing in your ability to evolve. Goodbye for now, and I wish you all the best as you move forward with confidence and purpose. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep transforming. You got this.